So yeah, hey people, today again I've come with my new video that is also about new vocabs. Okay, basically vocabulary. We are going to learn few words today. Obviously, we are going to learn 5 words. Before that, let me announce those people who have given me a sort of translation, I have to say that you people were not correct because there were different chances or different interpretations. So the actual translation was everybody does it for themselves. Okay, so we all work for ourselves only because we really need to do so. And this COVID-19 situation, everybody's stuck at home and everybody's innovative because they are finding new ways of working. No, like I have found new ways. That is, I have started my own YouTube channel and I never thought of doing so. But yes, I have come up with this, and yeah, this is successful. So let us move with our first word, that is insignia. Now, what does this insignia means? We have found a lot of insignia in our surroundings. See, these are signs or symbols which actually which are showing us a particular organization or which make us remember about something in particular. For example, we all know the symbol of apple. If we all watch that in the metro, we all look at that. Whenever we see a person with an Apple phone, we know it. How do we know it? Obviously, we have seen that symbol, we have recognized that symbol as a apple one, and we know, yeah, it is costly. Why? Because it is showing us, or because there is an insignia of apple. So here I have given an example. The insignia represents education. So whatever the symbol I have chosen, okay, it actually shows or it recognizes the education. Like there are few symbols, if you can see over there. Let's move to the next slide that talks about infamous. Now, what is infamous? We all have heard about famous. Famous means something which is very popular, something which is popular for the good things. Now, infamous is opposite of it. It is also popular, but in a negative way, in a, let's say, very bad way. People usually remember people or any organization or any institution in a bad way. It means there is a stigma related to that. Now, what kind of a stigma it could be? It could be anything. Like you can think of many more ways. People could talk about education of any institution, or if we talk about a person, maybe the way they speak, or maybe the way they behave, or maybe the way they show their attitude, because it is the one thing. Let's say ego. There are so many people who are egoistic these days. So let us move to the example. What is it? This institution is really infamous because when I talked to the students, they told me they aren't teaching well. So yeah, there is something bad about them. Let's move to the next slide, that is vacillate. Now, vacillate means, let's say, finding an alternative between the opinions. Maybe you're confused between two things and you find something, you can say diplomatic. We really answer in diplomatic way, but people who answer in diplomatical way, they are vacillating. So example here is, he was vacillating about the elections date. It means he did not give a clear picture. He was just giving us an idea, or he was just misguiding you so that you would not ask it again and again. And if once you're given an answer, it means that the person is not going to answer you again. Obviously, you are not going to bother them again and again. So that is what vacillate mean. If any sort of sentence comes to your mind, please comment it over there. Let's move to the next slide. That is about stagnate. Now, stagnate means stopping something or making something inactive or making something prevent from coming or anything. Okay. Then what is the example given there? The river has become stagnant. Stagnant is also a noun which has come up from stagnate. Only stagnate is a verb. Okay, the river has become stagnant because they have stagnated the rivers by making walls. Now what does it mean that they have become stagnated? The rivers have become stagnated. It means that they are not flowing now. There is no water in it. Okay, why? Because they have they have used the walls to stagnate the water. It means to stagnate the water, they have made the walls so that the water would not come there. Now let's move to the next slide, which is going to talk about something which you love a lot. So what is that? Money? Affluent. So affluent means rich and prosperous. Rich and prosperous, we all know about it. We all want to be wealthy these days, but because of COVID 19, we have learned that nothing is more precious than our life. So, being affluent nowadays is being healthy. So, the sentence here is a country can be affluent with affluent people. A country can only be affluent when it is having a lot of people, those who are healthy, but here it means to have a lot of wealth in order, like let's say money. Okay, so those who have money, we call them affluent people, or those whichever, like it is an adjective, so you can add it with any noun. Okay, so basically whenever somebody is so rich and it has like he has prosperity, so you can say they are affluent. Now here I end the video. Oh, I forgot to translate these things in Hindi. Sorry. So let's move to the last slide. I am not having that much time today. I cannot exceed the limit because I have made a sort of limit in my brain. So now see, what you have to translate is अपने अंदर की हीरोइन को पहचानिए. Now you have to translate this one, so please translate it and drop a comment, and then obviously I'm gonna give you names in the next video. In this video I did not. Why? Because there were no good responses. I did not receive a better response. But yeah, I promise you, I assure you that if there is any one of people, like any one of people who respond correctly, I'm gonna give their names here. So guys, don't just watch the video, do Google. You have your internet, so please utilize that. Do not just waste your time in this quarantine time, and do not pronounce quarantine as quarantine. That is wrong. Okay, you have to say quarantine. So bye bye, all the best, have a good time ahead, enjoy yourself, bye bye.